Alright, so here we are, back in Tircano, where we ended the last quest, and we got the 3 Missing Warriors quest. Now, this quest takes place, well, starts in Dunbarton, rather. Dunbarton, whatever you pronounce it. Anyway, so, I'm gonna go there on a horse, because it's much faster. Dunbarton is quite a walk, if you walk there. If you have the moon gates up, you can use those, and I'll probably use that on the way back, since I believe we go back to Tircano. Yes, we do. So, probably use that traveling method, but for now I'll show you the longer way to get there. It's not, since they give you the free thoroughbreds now, it's not all that long of a walk. I mean, all that long of a ride. The walk is a little bit, but you can click on the menu map and just set a path and then read a book or whatever you want to do, because you don't really need to pay attention too much. The monsters along this path, as long as you stay on the path, aren't quite too aggressive. If you stray off a little bit, you'll run into some more tougher things that will aggro you more aggressively, but it doesn't really matter if you're on the path. You know, you'll find these raccoons and different stuff. Occasionally you'll find some commercers fighting some bandits. Or if you are a commerce senior, you'll tend to find bandits also, but if you're not commerce senior, doing G1, you should probably be fine. So, last video, don't know if I mentioned this, but yeah, I think I told you about 2 swords. I still have my warhammer. I think I'll be on the lookout for a shield. I might buy one of the round shields. Shields are really great because they not only add defense to when you're using a defense skill, they also add passive defense. So they're actually very helpful for survivability. They do cost a large chunk of money, especially for newer players, to own and repair. However, shields lose durability the slowest out of almost anything in the game. So it's not too bad. Anything. Anyway, so this is Jugal, the Isle. That's with the logging camp and stuff. That's where we just walked through. Now we're actually in the Dunbarton area. As soon as this loads up. Yeah. After this, looks like I'm using the guide from Mabinogi World Bookie as to kind of give me a sense of what exactly is going to happen next. I have played through G1 several times, so I kind of know the storyline stuff already, but as far as details, the guide on Mabinogi World Wiki is very helpful. All you have to do is go on the wiki and then type in G1, you're good, and I've read our stopwatch. Oh well, now we'll just do a couple quests, I guess. I'm horrible at starting timers. If you've watched all of my entire videos, you're probably pretty aware of that. Anyway, so we're supposed to talk to Stuart in Dunbarton, and he is in the magic school, and my horse is a little too fast to easily maneuver these tight areas here. But this is the school in Dunbarton. There's the sword person out there teaching sword stuff, and in here we have Stuart, who I guess would teach magic stuff. But anyway, and then the library is across the way over there. Here's Stuart. How can I help you 3 missing warriors, the ones who are said to have gone to Tircano? I see. There was a time where scholars debated back and forth regarding the validity of the legend. From what I remember, these stories of Tircano circulated via word of mouth, but there weren't any written records of it. In the end, it was concluded to be only rumor. It is just a legend. What do you think? I believe in legend of 3 missing warriors. I am no fool, though. I'm not sure if what I just gave you will be of any help. As a pocket and no accessory that you can put pictures in. Don't be surprised. Actually, a memento that belonged to Tarlach, the mighty wizard. One of the 3 missing warriors. This picture of the boy in the locket is Tarlach. He's probably from when he was young. He looks shorter than that person, so unless that person's a giant, I would also agree that he's young, Stuart. Judging from how old she is, this pretty girl next to him is probably his sister. This is not all. The locket is a type of memorial item that allows you to experience the life of the person that owned it. Tarlach spends his entire life trying to rescue the goddess who holds the secrets to Tircano. He desires the memories in his locket. Try placing it on the altar in Alby dungeon. That's right, drop it on the altar. Don't forget. You get you have 2 friends to go with you. Now, since the renewal of G1, you do not any longer have to have 2 other people to run this RP. You can, however, and each one of you will RP, roleplay, as one of the three missing warriors. There's Mari, Tarlach, and Rory, who are also the namesakes of the three oldest servers in the game currently. And there's Alexina, that's person Era, and unless you go to Continent Warp and stuff, you won't talk. Oh hey, well, let's go use the moon gates. So, I've explained moon gates before, but might as well just explain them again because I have nothing else to talk about at the moment. If you go to them at night and then click on them as if you're going to use them, it'll pop up a map, and that moon gate will be quote-unquote tagged, and you will then be able to teleport in twixt them at night. But they open from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. in game. It actually seems to be like 6:10 p.m. in game, but that's just me. And Mabinogi is lagging. Oh, currently, Mabinogi has experiencing some lag spikes, which are annoying. However, they're not the worst kind of lag because the monsters seem to lag with you, so it's kind of a fair-ish lag, if that counts. But anyway, see, it's 6 and the moon gate's not up yet. But oh, 6. Okay, oh, 6:10, right when I could actually use it. So, in usability, it's probably about 6:10. If you lose the locket, you have to go back to the NPC that gave you the locket and use the keyword that allowed the NPC to give you the locket. That doesn't. We got a keyword? Probably got 3 missing words keyword. Oh. Anyway, if you don't lose the locket, then you shouldn't. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Got it. Oh, yeah. Someone add me. Yay. So, you're going to Alby Dungeon, which we have ran in other videos before. And I think after this, we will... It's already been 4 minutes since I said I forgot the timer, so... Yeah. So you have to clear the RP dungeon. And I will not bring any friends, just for the sake of time and whatnot. Or you can just random people. That's always work. In the past, since when you're required to have 3 people, you occasionally see parties of people saying G1, RP, Alby, and you know, they just pick up random people that are nice enough to go with them, because you had to have 3 people to go through. Now, in this, the cutscenes will show 3 people when we only have 1. So, I believe we'll RP as Tarlach, who is a mage. And the locket should be in your Me tab, which used to be Special Inventory until they changed the name. So dropping the amulet, or the locket rather. They're entering Tarlach's memory using the memorial item. Fancy. There's the music, the Mabinogi music. I love Mabinogi. And here are 3 missing warriors. We have Rory, the big tall one with red hair. We have Tarlach, the blonde one. And we have Mari, the little tiny person. School sends students. This school sends students into the dungeon as an assignment. Actually, do if you go take lessons from Ronald. And if you do that as a human, you actually get 5 additional strength for permanent. Very nice. I can't believe the teachers will send a girl to a dungeon all by herself. No, you talk to about Ronald like that, you don't understand how awesome he is. Girls can't help themselves in front of a young, handsome male instructors. Maybe it's to teach those girls how to look to their peers in times of duress. Tyler's being smart. It's okay, because everyone from Chicana, both men and women, are strong enough to take care of themselves. Ha ha, seriously, seeing only confirms the notion for me. Do you want to go? Yes, Mari wants to go into the dungeon. Oh wait, we're playing as Rory. I guess I did it wrong. Anyway, so Rory is... maybe it's random. And Rory's a warrior, and since you're RPing, role-playing, I really want to say that, all your skills and hotkeys will be different, because it's not actually you playing, but as you can see, this is the all tabs, this is all the skills Rory has access to, which aren't, you know, incredibly great. However, he does have 234 strength, and 222 will, so he has pretty good stats, especially since he has 400 HP, and other stuff. Okay, you can't summon any of your pets, so you'll be walking around. However, in your inventory, you'll be giving potions. Dude, I did just turn around. Oops. Anyway, you'll be giving potions, and of all kinds of phoenix feathers, if you were around this, and firewood to make a fire in case you need wound regeneration. But you can also have these speed potions, which are really nice. You can activate them and move like twice as fast, something like that. Anyway, so mimics, since you don't really care about wasting stamina potions or whatever, windmill, you can just open these with that instead of actually hitting them and getting hits, which is the common method, because mimics don't really do too much damage. Titus, no, I am filming. Please be quiet. Alright, so, can't resize dungeon map, but you can see it's not overly long, and the enemies are fairly easy, so should not be too difficult to this dungeon. Mari is an archer, so you'll be using archery skills to get through this dungeon. And Tarlach is a wizard, so he'll be using magical abilities. Though, since these monsters are so weak, you can probably just whack them with your fist or the loot if you want. Ooh, splash damage, yay. And a wooden blade. In RPs, you can't change the person's items at all, so if you find any sort of weapon, you can't use it. Also, you don't get any of the golds from RPs, so it's not really worth picking it up. Out of habit, I kind of picked up those ones, but it really is kind of useless. As a warrior, windmill is useful for clearing out multiple enemies in a group. One thing you might want to pick up is potions. However, this one's easy enough that you don't necessarily need to do that. And the later RP missions, because there are later RP missions, I don't think that's a horrible spoiler. There will be harder dungeons, so extra potions will probably be very useful. However, this dungeon is very easy, and you probably do not need 3 people to complete it. Oh yeah, mini show. Mini show, cutscene, whatever you want to call it. So you're saying, let's take a break here. So there's a fire. They are theoretically, you know, resting, recuperating from their losses in combat of fighting the dungeon. However, we perfected it, except for that one mimic hit. So there's so many spiders, and they're so big. If you think that's big, just wait till you see the one inside the dungeon. See Mari's experience and all this. She is. Ferrari explain how big they are. Mari's like, nope, you haven't seen nothing yet. This is quite unusual. There might be a connection to the recent aggressiveness of the wild animals. I did notice that there were an endless flow of wolves in the field on the way here. Oh, you mean it wasn't like that? A few years ago, there was nothing more than just a quiet countryside. Now, I'm totally paraphrasing this. You can read it word for word if you really want to, but I'm just kind of getting the point across. Are you sure you're from around here? Of course, Mari is from Chircano, talking in third person. It is just that I don't remember. I'll actually figure more about that later. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, forgot you lost your memory. Mari lost your memory. Good to know. Probably sealed with the druid's magic. I believe my master was able to do that as well. But don't worry, I think it was not with evil intentions. Wow, Tarek is so nice. I like this Jerko Rari over here. So we're the Jerko server, Rari. Good to know. What? Jerko? This is times when I wish we had temporary memory loss myself. I suppose it's about the sister who was killed by Fulmer, so that's what happened to his sister. Rari, you have bad manners. It's okay, it's the truth anyways. The reason that I'm searching for Chircano with Rari. Don't worry, I trained harder so that one day we'll be able to take out all foamers. Haha, Rari, you're such a brute. With a sword. That's how we warriors are, we're awesome. And I did not read that thing Tarlach said. I don't think it meant much, because I think it said, let's get going, basically. Alright, so continue on the dungeon. We sell the speed burst potion. We only have 1, 2, 3 rooms, besides the boss room and the loot room, which you probably don't actually get to access. Now, if you really want to, you don't have to kill these rats, and since they aren't worth any experience, you don't have to. And then, I might as well show one of the tricks I do know with the Mimic. So if you load Windmill, and then it switches to a fist when you hover over the chest, that means that's the real chest, I think. Kind of 50-50 split. Oh, no, never mind. If it doesn't go to a fist, then it is the Mimic. And since we don't keep the gold, or the experience, or the former scrolls, or anything, we need to skip those rats, and it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Unless you need to kill them for some reason, which I really don't think so, because even this RP character doesn't continue to the other RPs later. So it's really useless building up any sort of thing. Can I switch my fist? It might be faster than the sword. It's sort of slow animation, because it's actually a blunt animation. Fun trivia fact. And the boss room. Now, Let's see, if we just kill the boss, I wonder if that counts. We're just completing the whole thing. Nope. But critical one-hit smash from Rari is good to go on that. Let's use fish just for fun. Change up the combat style a little bit. Or we can just one-hit uppercut them. That works too. Yeah. Under critical 49, 59. Now you have more critical with the sword. However, critical is capped at 30%. Even if you have extra, the extra just goes to doing it with towards defeating protection. Yes, and once we do that, it should show a mini show of us. There we go, killing the boss. Even though those two weren't there, I'm gonna kill the boss last, or first, rather, not last. So, generally you do that. However, we definitely need to look into this place. The spiders like these are not usually found in Aaron. It's the Foamer's doing. Don't you usually see these in the dungeon anyway? They're definitely increasing. I wonder if there's anything to do with the goddess. Goddess, who does... what does this have to do with the goddess? Well, a beautiful goddess appeared in the dreams last night and told me something was going on. Are you sure it wasn't a romantic dream? Rory, tell me more. Okay, so the Black-Winged Goddess appeared to me in front of me, and standing in the dark. She told me to come to her, warning me that the world might be in great danger. Sounds kind of familiar if you actually will see the mini-show. A Black-Winged Goddess? Tier Nanog? Tarlash, do you know something? Dungeons are originally created to protect Aaron from the creatures of the Foamer world. They are intricately designed through the power of the goddess, so Foamers can't get out, but we tend to get in and kill the monsters anyway, so... kinda interesting. However, if the number of Foamers are dramatically increasing like right now, then something definitely must be wrong with the goddess, because the goddess is protecting us from the Foamers. At least that's the theory. Rory's dream could have actually been a message from her. Titus! Shh, I'll play with you after, silly puppy. Does this mean that I'm the chosen one? I better go then. Mario will go too, and talk in third person. Maybe the goddess can help me remember my past. You know, memory loss, you might start talking in third person. And I forget that after coming out of a mini-show, Fraps crashes Mabinogi. Anyway, onward and forward into the questline. So I believe we've talked to Duncan. And we also should have gotten the Goddess Morrigan keyword. I don't think you need keywords anymore. Yes, talk to Duncan. And for sake of timeliness, I am going to ride my horse, because I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. Oh, interesting thing. You can move your horse to the thing. Sorry, person, I am currently filming. I did want to be on YouTube, though. Anyway, so, for timely manner, close out this. No, I'm not done, actually, sorry. We will find that out later if you watch this video. Anyway, so, I'm going to Duncan, who we were talking to, about 3 missing warriors. You mean the Goddess Morrigan is about the goddess? You better speak to the priest guy. I don't remember his name, and just said it, and I didn't read it. But we got 12,000 experience. That's quite nice. We leveled from that. I think we may have. Oh, 18. After completing quest. Okay, so next quest, but for now, that is all we are doing. Okay. And until next quest, I think it'll still be in Chiricano for a bit. Oh, here we go. Wait. That was not my Skeleton's quest. That was a totally different thing. Mevin in the church. That'll be the next place we're going to go, but for now, see you later.